It's a very good afternoon. Welcome to today's edition of Inside Sports. My name is Moses Wahisi, and yes, a lot is happening in the world of football. So we'll start with what is happening in the world of football locally, and that is the national team, Harambee Stars. We know they went to Doha, Qatar, where they were able to get an important victory against Qatar, where they won 2-1. Now they're saying we're still preparing for the FIFA World Cup qualifiers, but while at it, friendly matches do play a critical role. Today, it is a day that they will play against South Sudan. In these fixtures, the local side, Harambee Stars, they're saying we are optimistic, and again, we want to bag another critical, very vital victory while playing at home.
Whenever, of course, you play against your neighbors, it's always a difficult game. So we expect quite a difficult game. We know they have quite athletic players. Physicality also will play a key role in the game, and there are different kind of opponents from the Qatari, so we have to shift quite a different kind of strategies. And I believe this taking into factor, I believe maybe the fielded players who will have the right qualities to begin the game tomorrow will be ready, to give a good performance. But generally, we are optimistic for a positive result. I can say the team is coming up well. You see, if you take it back to maybe after the game we started to play against Uganda, then came Rwanda, we had some friendlies with Iran, Pakistan, Mauritius. The team is really progressing well. The coach is trying to assemble a team of youthful players and experienced players. He's trying to give local players as well opportunities, like he said in his previous interviews. So it's a combination of a blended mixture of experience and youth, but we are still not yet there. But like you said, it was a good performance to see the team playing some beautiful quality football, but we are not being carried away from this. We still have a long way to go, and I believe we are in the right direction with the right steps, with the right preparation. We are going to give a decent performance come the qualifiers.
So we will play for sure in a different structure, because every game, like I said, has a different story. But the main point for us is how we learn to grow in our way to open the game, how do we keep the ball, because this is the only way in modern football to go somewhere. Otherwise, you have no chance. So therefore, for me, it's tomorrow again the match. Like I said, the result is for me personal, not important. Important is how now other players develop, how other players can bring something to the team. Because if I talk about the World Cup qualifiers, for example, it's long term. So I need to have a B plan. What happens if Olonga is injured, if this is missing or this is missing? So I need to have solutions. I cannot sit down and cry. So these are the matches where the boys can show that they can close this gap, and I have to see what will go on. So therefore, for me, tomorrow is most important from what I expect from them, to be patient, to pass well, so that we get our chances and hopefully also the result. Before we traveled, we had some problems because Abdallah lost his passport.
So we can hear in black and white the tactician there, very, very optimistic, and he's saying that it will be a different tactic altogether, a different kind of display altogether, but we are optimistic and also hopeful that that team that he will be able to select later on today then will be able to have what it takes to down South Sudan. And if you're thinking South Sudan will be pushovers on their end, for them they are also optimistic, saying that we are coming in Kenya, it will be a friendly tie, but all that matters to them is that this will be a different battle altogether, one which they will be taking with a lot of seriousness, and it will be a sweeter one for them if and only if then they will be able to bag a victory at the expense of the Stars.
Actually, we are planning to play a great game against our own brothers. I think Kenya, we feel it like a second home to us, and we expect a great football on both sides, because Kenya is a good team as well as, and it's a game that is going to prepare both teams for the World Cup qualifiers, and we expect a good game, great game.
For us, because we don't have a home stadium, so for us it's always away. We don't look about if we play at home or outside. By the way, we were able to win a lot of games outside. I am not looking for the result. Is the performance is important for me to understand exactly what we can do, and individually also the player. And because we are looking for the November, the World Cup qualification, we will start a very tough game against Senegal in Senegal. So I want to be sure that we go there and we are competitive. That's why this kind of game tomorrow can give me some information.
Let's go to the Euros, because we have different teams that are trying as much as possible to